The incel versus femcel debate, okay? Because there is an incel problem. Yes, there is. It is quite apparent. But we also seem to be hiding the femcel issue going on as well. But there's hope for both sides. Let me explain. We already know what an incel is. An incel is a guy incapable of getting women, right? But what is a femcel? A femcel is a woman that cannot get a man to commit to her that she is interested in. I'll repeat, a femcel is a woman that cannot get a man to commit to her that is interested in her. Oh, she can get a man. She can get somebody to sleep with her. Any woman can get someone to sleep with her. But a femcel is a woman that cannot get a man that she's interested in to commit to her. And there's a lot of women like that. I will say there's just as many femcels as there are incels. A single man and an incel are two completely different things. An incel is someone that can't get boxed whatsoever, which means you also can't get a relationship. But a single man is somebody who can get boxed, but he rather not. Maybe for multiple different reasons, such as he might be tired of dating, or he's not in the financial spot in order to be dating women, or he's tired of dating women, or he has to put his energy into different things that are more important than dating. There's two different things right there. A single man and an incel, two completely different things. Now, when a femcel can't get a man that she desires, what does she end up doing? She ends up falling into the materialism trap. She ends up trying to chase 3 billion degrees. Nothing wrong with buying nice things. Nothing wrong with getting a bunch of degrees, right? I'm not saying there's something wrong with that, but I'm saying you use the materialism, all right, and you use the degrees and, worst of all, the dang animals to fill the void that they have inside. I'm not saying all women do this. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that you are a femcel if you do that. But I am saying these are some traits that a femcel has. Example, I was on the camera at my job, right? While I was on the camera, very often I see women making out with their dogs, going crazy. Very often getting on their knees, making out with their dogs. Another example is one day we went into a hotel facility, right? And I had to go with the staff to make sure that everything was copacetic, right? Because we didn't know if somebody was in the room or not. They didn't check out. So we went in there. What did we see? We seen that a woman put her child in the closet. And she was on the bed with the dog, playing with the dog's balls, right? Not crazy uncommon these days. A lot of women get into relationships or get super close with their dogs because they want to have children, but they can't find the perfect man, so they fall in love with their dogs. Here's another example of something I experienced at work, right? So I was at a facility, and this woman there, very young girl, maybe 21, 22, she doesn't stop sleeping around. She can't keep her legs closed, right? Her favorite thing to do is to bring people into her parents' apartment while they're out on vacations and while they are out on work trips, etc. So she would have dudes coming in and out the apartment. The dudes, while they were inside the elevator, would say, listen, it was fun and all, but I'm done. What happens? She would break down in the elevator all the time, screaming and yelling outside the front door. Why? I can't believe this. Oh no, listen. That's an example of a femcel. When somebody that you want don't want you back, and you keep trying over and over and over again, and all you do is get piped down, and then you are left heartbroken. That's a femcel. Yes, I agree 100%. There's a male loneliness problem, but there's also a female loneliness problem. The female loneliness is when they are with a dude who doesn't want to be with her, and she's being literally perpetually stuck in the friends with benefit zone, and you have to keep asking, what are we? What are we? What are we? Because he does not want to be with you outside of sleeping with you. And that may be because your attitude is terrible. That may be because he's not as attracted to you as he wants to be. And maybe because, he has other things going on in his life and he doesn't want to take on your problems as well. It's a myriad of things. But we can't we can't seem to acknowledge that the women are also having a very, very serious, similar problem. Now, what can be done for the femcel and the incel? All right, femcels, first off, you need to be reasonable on the dating market or you'll just end up alone. I understand many of you keep saying you're cool with being alone, but then y'all turn 35, 40, then you keep begging, where are the good men? This wouldn't happen if you just be honest with yourself. Say, hey, what I've been looking for hasn't been working out for me. I should be more reasonable. So that means to lose weight, be friendly, be kind, be understanding. I'm not saying get rid of your jobs or anything like that. I'm not saying that. But I am saying you need to be more reasonable on the dating market because the man that you want doesn't want you back. Incels, what they can do, plain simple. Get some money, get in shape, be more masculine. That's it. Plain, simple, and take better care of yourself. There you go.